Welcome back to another episode of Tawana and Lonnie. Conversation from the Couch Podcast Show. It's been a couple weeks, and
Told y'all we wasn't coming back.
we got to get on track again. Today we're going to talk about new friends. Some new friends are better than old friends. It makes total sense if you understand that, because you can meet people that's way better than your old friends. Treat you way better, respect. Don't talk about you behind your back, all that good stuff. You gonna chime in for that? She gonna chime in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we talked about this a little bit the other day. When you
amongst each other.
Yeah, when you have people that you can absolutely rely on that are new to your circle, more so than you can rely on than the people that you've known
for years. Or you
or whatever. Your
grow up friends.
Yeah, that or work confidants and just things like that. You kinda get to know the people as time goes on. And it's not necessarily that you guys aren't still friends, you just grow in different directions.
But some people fall out over the dumbest things.
But that's true too. But if there is no fallout, then lives separate. And it separates sometimes because the universe says there's no friends are for seasons, right? I think we talked about something like that before. Like people are in your life for seasons. And just so happens it's 4 seasons in a year. So they mean something to you for those seasons. You are friends with somebody because you benefit, they benefit, you have a mutual understanding of what the friendship looks like. And when there's no longer that understanding, for whatever reason, it doesn't necessarily have to be a fallout. It could just be something as simple as you said you were going to be there and you weren't. Or wow. you said that you were gonna what? Maybe lend me something and I had to search you down to find it. And you just realize over time, this person isn't as loyal to me as I am to them. And then those seasons start to look different.
Yep.
They just start to look different. Like this winter we just had has been one of the coldest winters we've had in years, right? So This season, although it's a winter, it's been one of the worst winters. So just like a friendship, although we are friends, it could be one of the worst times in that friendship. And then you just have to decide, being our big ages, we're not looking for people to stay the same.
A lot of friends is bullshit. A lot of friends, old friends is bullshit. Like, for example, I ain't gonna say names. My brother had a good friend. We both know him. My brother used to look out and just slow down for my brother, but Boy came up. And he said he was gonna take care of my brother in some particular way. And my brother expected it, even though he shouldn't have, but he expected it.
But that's what I mean when we say friends. But
you're like, damn,
you expect your friend to do what they say they're going to do. And when you can't expect these people we're talking about, you consider them family.
Yeah.
Not so much just a friend, right?
Yeah.
So when you consider this person a family member and you say to this family member, or this family member tells you, don't worry about it, I got you. And then it's like, ring a ding ding, like I'm texting this motherfucker, I'm weird.
Yeah, he ignoring the calls, she ignoring the calls, whatever case is.
That's what it is. So then you understand right then, okay,
this is where they stand.
And that's okay. And that's all right. Now at one point in life you would be bent out of shape about it. You would say, you know what? F them. Every time I'm there for them. No. Now at this big age, seasons, it's changing. I'm just gonna get me a heavier coat or a lighter coat, right? I just and you shed those relationships change, and the friends that you do have in value, you deeper that bond with, so you don't have to worry about it.
It's funny that I got friends I grew up with, and
I'm sorry I cut your thought off.
Nah, it's all right. That I grew up with, and you're like the slimiest shit. Like you're like, damn, I'm supposed to be my man, we grew up together as teens, and you talking about me behind my back? Like, I got new friends won't even say
And do
nothing.
that, right?
You know, that's the craziest thing. Then you approach them. No, I wouldn't do nothing like that, man. Come on, we too tight for that.
Well, I ain't say I ain't mean it like that. It wasn't supposed to. It didn't come out.
But you know,
like
it's
that.
bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get validation from other people, he said this, she said that. Okay, wow. Then you approach them. Oh man, no. Then
or the phone calls just stop.
Or that. Period.
You used to talking to, and you can kind of tell when your relationship is kind of at a dwindling point because you will be able to get on the phone, or if you at some point that person will call you back, or you will call that person back. And when it's been like, you can have say that's my friend, and I haven't talked to her in months. Like, I have a friend that I haven't talked to in a really long time, but I can pick up the phone. I can text her right now. How's everything going? How the kids? And it's like we never. I mean,
I think everybody do
but
that.
Then, but so that's somebody that I would still consider a friend because we went to school together. We did look out for each other in certain ways when we were younger. Like, we were single parents together, and like we were going through things together. So that will always be a friend to me.
You got so-called friends.
There are some. I'm sorry, but there are some that you just like. Hey, you start to reevaluate, right? And then you look at the full picture of your friendship, that duration. Were you really a friend to me, or were you just convenience, like customary?
Yep.
Out of not even necessity, out of habit. You're a friend out of habit.
You got friends that try to sleep with your wife, your girlfriend, your husband or your boyfriend. So-called friends, like a real friend won't even look at it that way. Mm-hmm. If you had a girlfriend that's dirty and trying to say something to your boy on the slick side of things, he should be like, dog, watch her. She's slick, dog. She came at me and served me. You should say that to your so-called friend. You got cats to sit there and sleep with them and tell them, no, it wasn't like that. Then things go left. And when things go left, it can get terrified or terrible, whatever you want to be.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. That's all it's gonna be fucked up.
Would you say something to that woman if somebody said, "Hey, Lonnie," or "Why don't you call me sometime," or something, or whatever the case may be? If it were one of your friends and then their significant other said something to you sideways, would you say something to her?
Yeah.
Like,
you're supposed to.
Dirty bitch.
It ain't like you.
Not like that, but like.
No, but you're supposed to.
Why you like? Do he know you saying something to me?
I mean, I hate to say it, it's not right to be dirty, but you never do no dirt with nobody you know.
Yeah.
You don't supposed to do dirt, period, if you're involved. But if you doing dirt, you don't supposed to, well, she don't know won't hurt her and blah, that. Well, he don't know all that nonsense. That's slick because some people can be bagged up, if you know what I mean. And no, that's how it is. I mean, I'm just saying because you see what people do in the world, no matter what. So can't be slimy. But all that talking about, oh, that's my man. Then next thing you know, you going to say something about him and his family or her and her family. Like, man, like, you ain't my man.
Yeah.
And, you got them all out here like that. All of them, not everybody. I'm saying there's a lot of people, no matter what race you are, everybody do it. Everybody shouldn't do it, but a lot of people do it, any and every race. So, ain't black, ain't white, it's everybody. That's slick. That you see videos that a man catching his brother or somebody trying to sleep with his wife, like, what the hell? Like, your brother, your cousin, whoever, like, and a wife, it wasn't supposed to happen like that.
Like, do you question your brother or do you question her?
You question both.
Because it's like...
You question both.
I don't know, man.
My brother told me, I haven't found out when my brother's trying to mess with my woman, I'm going to have to put him down. Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what kind
me and my brothers have so much respect for each other. I know that. I don't worry about that with my brothers at all.
Right.
Like, everybody ain't like us.
You also need to not say for me, but for the person that you're with, you also need to know that that person would never violate in that way. Like, your siblings. About you
violating me. Like me, you know what time it is.
Like, it's... like, your siblings is crazy. Like, I just can't. But you do hear about those stories, and you always have to wonder.
I love my siblings too much to violate at all. Love my siblings, love my family. I would never do that to none of my family members, none of my so-called friends.
Yeah, people that you call.
They wife or their girl. That's off limits. I don't mess around like that. They can say, oh, you remember back in the day when all this and that. No, we talking about some wife or girlfriend, somebody you involved with.
Yeah. That's dirty though. That's
You
horrible.
know, so
Good, and these friendships go back.
go keep talking. I'm gonna get a beer.
Oh my gosh! Like this is also why we try to teach our children about friendships and who you call your friend. Like our youngest son, shit, I swear at one point he was calling everybody friend. That's my homie. That's my friend. And he just showed up to the house with some random, and it's like, who the hell is this dude? You've never brought this person around before. Yeah, and then also that's as he was an adult, but while he was in school, they all rode bikes and they were all, they played sports and they did their thing. But then it was like you knew that there were two or three that were a constant. Like these two or three are still a constant. Like you know who these children are. You know that you watch them grow into the men that they are today. Like those are the ones. But when you had this random show up and it's like, who the hell is this? Oh, Mom, remember we went to school together? I don't know that nigga. Like I don't know him, and why you bringing him in my house? No.
You talking about that incident when we pulled up and the bike was outside?
No, that was just one, right? But then how about when he started driving and it was like, how you driving around everywhere? But
he's chauffeuring his so-called friend.
He's chauffeuring his friend around. Where that friend at? I ain't seen
that nigga. Don't even talk about him.
Since when? When his car first broke down, and we're talking years ago. When his car first broke down, I said, "Where your homie at? He ain't around no more. You can't take him nowhere. But who you asking to give you the money to get your car fixed? Yep. Who you asking to give you money to get gas? Like if you can't tell this person, yo, you picking me up and you dropping me off, you hauling me and my girl or me and my kids around or whatever the case may be. Here, I ain't got a much, but here go $5-10 for gas. If somebody's saying to you, yeah, can you come get me or do this now? I'm gonna be your fucking chauffeur, and you don't even want to give me no gas money. They ain't no goddamn friend.
They just using you for a ride.
Using you, and what you getting out of this person? What is this person getting out of you? Because at some point, the friendship can't be one-sided. Yeah. And when you find that it's one-sided, it really wasn't a value.
That's where it comes at when you meet new friends. You're like, wow, these people really thorough. Like they way back. I met coworkers in my old jobs, current jobs, and previous that's almost better than my past friends. Like that's crazy. Like look out for you, do anything. Like wow. Like, I mean, I don't need you one nothing, but it's crazy.
I was talking to one of my really good friends today, and we reminisced about the time we met, and we always remember it because we remember it like it was yesterday when I first met her. How I started the new job, and she like walked up and she introduced herself to me. She asked me, like how's everything going? I said, I'm about to kill everybody. And she said, well, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. You only been here about a week or so. How you killing everybody? So I said, well, I'm just used to certain things, and this is just not this. And she kind of like talked me out of the politics and how things. And plus, she's older than me, right? Not much older, but she's older than me. So she's been able, and she was new to that environment, so she was able to give me some information that was valuable. And then as we talked, and I said, like she was looking for a second job, and I said, oh, my job is hiring. So we broke it down like that, and from that day to this day, we have been friends. Yeah, and she said today she was going to it's so funny because she got she finished her school and she got a really nice promotion at the job. I'm so proud of her.
Oh, it's this person right here.
Yeah, I'm so proud of her. I'm so happy she worked so hard to get there. And it's like, and she was like, well, let me tell you. She's like, I need to tell you, like, watching you, making sure. She was like, seeing you grow and telling me that you could do it, stop wasting time. She's like, you nurtured me, and like we supported each other. And I'm like happy to say that this is where she is now. And she said, I should text my past life and say, look at where I am now. And I was like, well, nah. I said, you maybe send a middle finger. And I was like, just like, because she said that, like he never like nurtured her. He never poured into her. And I remember she was discussing a time where she had a bad experience. And instead of him telling her to force through it, like, you got this. This is easy. Don't do. She was like, he just kind of told her, just leave. And then I said, well, it depends. But if you recall, I told you had support. Like, you had the support that you need to stay in the position that you're in. this is how you have to document the stuff. This is the stuff that you need to do. And don't forget, I'm a phone call or an email or a Teams away. Just send me the information. We'll make sure you get it right. You, instead of being a resource and an ally, we kind of told her to throw her hands up and give it up. And she did, but
and that's so-called boyfriend or friend, whatever he was.
And then I told her, like, but that action only created the path that you took to get you where you are. So it's okay. But friends.
But he was a friend. No, he's a fool.
And that's what she said bothered her the most, is that she considered him a friend before they got into a relationship. And then it's like, if I consider you a friend and you turn around and you betray me in certain ways, you were never really my friend. And I said, well, yeah, like, it's sad that it happens that way, but you also have to, you kind of have to know. But I think too, a person's vulnerability shines through when they're looking for either a companion or they're lonely. You know what I mean?
It always happens like that.
Yeah, but you gotta be, you have to have the wherewithal to say, what is this really? What is this? And you got to know when to walk away. And I'm glad that she was able to do that. She recognized what it was, and she walked away from it.
He's a piece of shit. He wasn't no real friend.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It was sad. But then you have, on the flip side, where it's like, your vulnerability is weakness, and you're willing to keep whatever at all costs so that you're not lonely. That's I don't want to say a horrible way to be, but that's a very sad circumstance, that you would rather be unhappy than be lonely.
Some people just.
But I guess if you're lonely, you're still unhappy. So does it really fill the void? Just like what? I mean, I don't know.
I blow up now. Shit, I don't know.
No, it's not.
I don't be a best friend.
But is that? But is it about the physicality of it?
Is it really? A lot of people it is. Because if you turn me down on get your best friend, which is your hubby, what I want, it might be some hands around the neck.
Shit.
But new friends, a lot of new friends are better than old. It's sad to say.
Yeah.
I still got some old friends that's pretty cool.
That's
but
solid, yeah.
Some, I ain't gonna say all, because a lot of boys is out of pocket.
And then you find that they become, like, you find that your old friends become envious of you.
For no reason. For no reason.
Well, because you've taken different paths. Like, it's okay that you decided to take this path in life, and I chose to take this path in life.
But they shouldn't be like that.
You're really my friend. It's like you're only my friend because we're doing the same thing. We're on the same level. But as soon as I elevate, oh, now you wanted this, and you look at me funny. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. I thought we both had goals and ambitions in life. And you want to wait till you 60 to say you did something?
Like, it's crazy. Like, I got a friend, right? Friend, homie, whatever you want to call him. From back in the day, we don't talk like we used to. So some years ago, somebody won the lottery, right? You remember the story? So-called friend, right? I didn't talk to this fool for a minute. He called me out the blue, like, this was like at least 10 years ago. Called me out the blue, let my phone ring, constantly calling it 10 times, 8 times, 10 times.
Oh, yes, I remember this.
He had the nerve to say, hey, did you hit that lottery last night? I said, nigga, what? I said, all the millions of people in this world, or this country.
Why would he? Yeah, that was so funny.
Like, damn, I didn't talk to this dude in a minute. Just called out the blue. I play the lottery once in a while. I said, what kind of friend shit is this? I said, yo, that's crazy.
I think it was the winner was near us.
Possibility.
Yeah.
So he just called. Was that you that wanted? Like, dog, you barely talk to me. Anyway. And you call me, ask me, do I win some fucking lottery?
Like, I'm gonna fucking tell you.
Like, no, it ain't me. Even if it was me, no, it ain't me.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy. Like, damn, like, I thought we was better than that, but why would you call my phone that? He called at least 5-6 times.
Yeah, I remember.
It was after 11 o'clock, but I didn't notice until that morning. Like, yo, why you call this many times? Oh,
yeah, you thought
want to hit the lottery?
Was wrong.
And I thought, somebody called you that many times, somebody died, something happened to somebody.
Like, and when you said that shit, I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
Like, are you fucking serious?
Yes, way.
Yes, that was crazy. And hell, it's not even just family, it's friends too. I mean, not even friends,
I know what you're saying.
friends, it's family too. I know, right? Like shit, you got to be.
But like a lot of me and my family, me and my family is solid. A lot of us really are. But some of the friends are just freaking horrible. Some, not even a lot. But that's why I say some of the new friends, way better. Way better.
Yep.
You talk to them, like, wow,
And if you can't express how you feel about anything without this person taking what you say to heart or being judgmental, if you don't have the freedom to express like I have the freedom to express to you, then, I mean, to a limit, right? You don't share everything. But are we really friends then?
Yeah.
Like sometimes you have a message that you need to deliver, and you kind of think about it. And that's the one thing too that I am like this. Like I have one friend that I can just say whatever. Like what the fuck? But then I have another friend that I have to really like think through what I'm going to say because this person could be easily insulted.
Yeah.
And it's like,
that's bad.
And so I actually said one day, well, if I have to watch what I say every time I say something, then that makes me not want to have a discussion with you.
Yep. Not at all.
Or if we don't see eye to eye in a discussion, does it then go into, well, you don't know what you're talking about? No. What I'm saying is accurate. What you're saying is accurate. So we have to do what? Agree to disagree.
Yep.
You're not going to be what is it called? A Republican just because I say it, and I'm not going to be a Democrat or vice versa just because this or that. So they don't always agree, right? But you got to get along to get the shit done.
Somehow, some way. Like, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I got a particular friend or associate. I don't know what to call him anymore. You can tell him your deepest secrets. Somebody else will find out. Like,
oh.
No, I'm just saying, if
talk a lot.
Yeah. If you had something crazy, how you know about what I told him? That was me telling him.
But you know what? So look, so in
that's
that
the worst
instance,
thing in the
right?
world.
But so in that instance, if you tell, what do they call? If you tell associate A, and associate A tells associate B,
but that's how a lot of shit get around.
Brings it back to you. Is associate B a friend, or is he giving you the message to say, yeah, you know that nigga said this and this and that?
Yeah, he giving me the message.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
not just
why,
like nigga, you told what you.
Why
so
would
you glad you're not talking about nobody though?
That's the worst thing about it. Like, why are you telling what I told you to somebody else? And sometimes you test them. I'm telling this just to BS,
just to see,
bullshit them, and see who come back to say what to me. Oh, don't you know so-and-so? Like, there you go. You already know who told. You already know who told me. You only told one person.
Now I have two friends. Now I have two people that I know. I can tell them where the bodies are buried, and nobody will ever know. But then I have two that'll be like, girl,
yep.
Put the body in there. And even though you are my friend, I just know that I have to stop at some point in the communication. I can't tell because I'm not married to you, and then they'll have you testifying against me. But the other one will be like,
that's what you said she'd do to me.
That bell. I got that bell money because I ain't letting you go down. That is one of my girls.
Tell if I do something wrong, she's gonna go to the police station.
Shut up.
She's supposed to be my friend.
That's that I do have friends like that. And then I have one friend that'll tell you in a minute, don't do nothing wrong around me because I can't. She's like, I don't know what it is. I just can't keep it. I will tell. And I'm like, well,
that's bad.
But if you do some shit wrong, would you expect somebody to keep your stuff? And then it was, well, I don't do nothing wrong. Oh, yes, you do. I know some of the shit you've done wrong, but I'll never tell anybody.
People was horrible. Oh, excuse me. They're killing me.
What did you say?
Asahi. It's a good Japanese bear, I think. And all that. that new friend is better than the old friend. That's true though.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Lots of times, like you can tell somebody that you meet, known for maybe 5-10 years, something, and they would never talk, spill the beans. They would never talk about you. Like, only thing they may say, that boy crazy as hell. But other than that, they ain't gonna be talking bad about you or your family. Mm-hmm. You got old friends be talking, oh, this and that, blah blah blah.
And then in friendships also, there's loyalty to
supposed to be
the person. So, although I know things about people, my loyalty is to someone else. So I could never say anything.
Oh, and here go another one. Mm-hmm. I might as well get off my chest.
Oh shit, don't get it off.
I got a friend, right? Had a friend. We don't even talk no more. So I got one friend that I grew up with, told another friend that I grew up with, that me and somebody else talk about his kids. Then he told somebody else, my family member, oh, I don't mess with your brother. You talk about, I don't take care of my kids. I'm putting it out there now anyway. So I'm like, I said, what the fuck? I don't care if a man take care of their kids or not. That ain't my problem. Why would I go talk about that for?
Did we talk about this?
Yeah, we talked about that a while ago.
I was going to say, it sounds familiar.
About,
okay, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I said, hold up. I don't do that. So, okay, so friend A went and bullshitted friend B and said me and another particular friend, we all grew up together, we was talking about his kids, but he don't take care of his kids. That's why the fuck I care if you take care of your kids or not. That ain't my problem. Why would I discuss with somebody else about who take care of their kids? And when the person that it comes from, probably the worst person in the world, that's Renee. Come up with the bullshit, like lying, like making up stuff, making himself look good, like, oh, I'm good people's.
But why would you have to lie? First of all, if you know you're doing the right thing, then who you got to prove that to?
Exactly.
You got to prove that to nobody. So nobody can say to you, oh, Lion don't take care of his kids.
When I seen my brother say, yeah, so I'm saying, I don't mess with your brother no more because
But then why would you fucking say, that's my brother, bitch? Who you think I'm going to?
I just said this, said like, wow. So when I finally seen him, I said, yo.
Oh, shit.
When I seen him last year, I'm like, yo, why, what's going on? Like, I don't care about what you do with your family, take care of your kids and all. Why would I say that? You my homie. And I already know where it came from. And you believe this cat, which is the worst thing in the world, that cat that you believe is the worst thing in the world, dog.
Projecting.
Like.
So now you want to ruin our friendship over some hearsay. So you know what?
You got to ask me if I said it. Lon, did you say that? Yeah, I did kind of say that.
No,
fuck no, I didn't say that. I don't care what you do.
Listen, you gotta know the people that you deal with. If I know you're not gonna say no foul shit like that about me. So I'm gonna be like, I don't know about that. But
about taking care of your kids?
But like you have to think about
like,
the messenger,
crazy,
right?
Like,
the messenger. Is this messenger?
They say what's the saying? Don't kill the messenger.
Don't shoot the messenger. No, you gotta kill the messenger.
Yeah, that one you gotta put down.
So that's what I'm saying. Like
that messenger is a little special.
But it's like but that's what I'm saying. If you know that the messenger is wishy-washy, why would you take the messenger's message for face value?
What's the word they always use? His credibility is shot.
Yes,
you don't believe that shit from that cat. I was like, wow.
And you believe that shit. So I had a it was almost down identical to the situation. And I had a really good friend growing up, and she went through a few crises in life. She befriended somebody that I knew. So now we were all mutual friends. We all grew up in the same neighborhood together. And she reported back to my friend that I had said something about my friend that was totally not true. Totally not true. See? And for years, I could not figure out why she stopped calling me, what happened. Nothing. I just said, I don't understand this. And then I saw her mother one day, and her mother basically confronted me. And I said, okay, so one, I didn't say that. And two, we're not kids no more. You're not going to roll up on me and just say whatever you want to say to me.
Yeah.
So then I took that piece of information back to another friend who said, you know who said that shit? She's like, I'm gonna just tell you right now. She's like, I didn't want to get involved because we're all friends. But she was like, so and so said that to her.
It's
but
crazy.
She said it to her because apparently y'all might have been talking to the same person.
That's so
I
crazy.
said, what? I couldn't even believe it. So but like I said, the universe works, right? Because this same friend that delivered this message end up living some really foul shit in life. Not only that, the friend that received the message ended up sleeping with both of their men.
See?
So you see how that worked? The universe separated her from me for a reason. And although it was based on untruth, it was a great reason. Because do you think I would have been sitting here today if she had tried some shit like that with me? So no, it wasn't going to work. And I said that. And not only did she do it to those two friends, she did it to the friend's cousin.
It's
so
bad.
I was like, dang, girl, you just all the way out there doing a whole bunch of hanky-pankity. And then don't forget, what about the other friend? The other friend that I had. And we kind of like fell off a little bit.
I don't want to say it.
And no, you don't have to say no name
there.
because it's just that one. But that this was years and years ago though. So
it's crazy.
That friend basically was insinuating something that wasn't true for me, but it was true for her other half.
People are.
You just didn't know who to pinpoint it on. You didn't know where the information. You didn't know who the other person was, so you were thinking, "Oh, well, I wonder if it's this or I wonder if it's that." Nah, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Your man's a dog because he's a dog.
Yep. Friends were supposed to be friends. Friends, y'all understand friends? Y'all know the meaning of friends? Like that's why I named this episode. I know. Some new friends are better than old friends. Like it's crazy because it's the fact. Like you got some old friends just horrible.
Yeah.
Like so-called friends are like, hey, so-called friend. Like,
do you find that too? That these old friends don't grow? Like
a lot of them don't. A lot of them don't.
No
some do, but a lot of them don't. Don't do nothing. Just sit there. They waiting, working, get old, and freaking die. Like enjoy your life.
So the people that
enjoy your life. Whatever time you got left, enjoy it. Don't waste time talking shit about people.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
The people that I have in my circle is very, very small. But the people that I have all progressed in life to some degree or another. They've progressed.
That's how it's supposed to be.
And the ones that have, unfortunately, that are stagnant for whatever reason it is.
They would like that because they want to be like that.
We're not.
Ain't no excuse.
We're not as cozy as we used to be. But I think too, there's a reason for all of it, and you can just. I don't know. I don't want to speculate anything, but I just know that the people that are in my circle are in my circle for a reason. Even I have one friend. My one friend, and I will say she's a friend. I met her like 13 years ago.
Yeah.
And 13 years ago. And she was another one that kind of like helped me when I was new to the game at a job. And she's been my friend. And when I left the one job and went back in my role, she hugged me and she cried. She's like, you are just like, I'm so inspired by you. She's like, you always said that the next time if I came back here that I would be a man, I would be in a leadership role. And she was like, and now look at you. Like, she's like, you're just so inspirational. And I said, well, listen, I'm glad it's going to be like, and your day is coming. All the knowledge that you have, you're going to get there. And she also got a promotion. So things happen. You got to surround yourself with people that are doing like things.
And good energy.
Absolutely. Always good energy. Look at you.
We good energy people and synergy. But that's it for this episode. This is episode 7, I think. It should be. But no, we'll be back. I got to be constant with this. I got to do it every week. I got to keep it moving. But
we won't be back for about another month.
No, we'll be back next week. But
and believe it or not, I always say, "Are we recording? Are we recording? Do you want to record?" And he'll be like, "Yeah."
But no, tune in next week.
Do you have a topic for us next week?
Yeah, I'm gonna come up with some topics. Don't worry about that, folks. I got it right.
Give us some suggestions.
We're gonna get better and better. I got a lot to talk about. Everything. We might talk about my favorite porn star next week. I don't know. Tune in next week. Tawana and Lonnie, Conversation from the Couch podcast show.
Good night.
Take care.